welcome to my channel if you are new here, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. Binky, do you want to say hello? Want to say hello? No, he doesn't want to say hello. He wants to be left alone. Excuse Binky for being rude. Anyways, today's video, I thought that it would be fun to do a very clean makeup look. So, you know, clean girl makeup is quite popular, and I just thought that, you know, that's kind of my makeup. Like, I like simple makeup, clean looking makeup, not cakey makeup. So it kind of aligns with what I do anyways. So I thought, and I think that like clean girl makeup might be like a little bit more on the glamorous side, but it looks really, really clean. And then like, you know, your simple makeup and your everyday makeups are usually quite very basic. So yes, without further ado, let's get into the video. I have already put a base on. I just used the MCO Flawless Filter base just to give my skin like a nice glow to it. I'm going to start off with foundation. Now I'm only going to put a small amount of foundation on, but the foundation, my favorite foundation like of all time, is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Warm Nude, and I'm just going to be using, this is a Marc Jacobs, the Face #2 brush. I bought this years ago and it's the best foundation brush I've ever used. I don't know if they still sell it though. Gonna use my vintage mirror. It's raining outside today. Usually I use the natural light from outside, but today I have my ring light because there is no natural light. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of concealer just to brighten up the areas. I usually use a lighter shade of concealer if I'm just trying to brighten up my face, and if I have some blemishes then I'll go in with like a skin tone concealer. But the one that I'm using is just the Milk Makeup Concealer Future Fluid All Over Cream. I got like the lighter shade. I kind of regret getting the lighter shade because it is like extremely light. But oh well, it does well at brightening up the skin. Just putting a little bit there. Now I don't conceal my nose until after I've contoured my nose. So I usually conceal these areas first, I'll contour my nose, and then I conceal my nose. I'm just going to use just a little concealer brush to blend it in. See, it does a really good job at brightening up those areas, just using like the tiniest little bit. Anywho, now this is my favorite bronzer. I did buy the Rare Beauty bronzer, but it's a little bit like orange. I prefer like an ashier toned bronzer. So I'm just going to go in with my Huda Beauty cream bronzer. Just with a little, actually I might use my buffing brush for this. But as per usual, I have to spend the first minute of everything grabbing cat hairs off everything because I always have cat hairs on everything. Always. It's the joys of having a long-haired cat. Anyways, now I'm just going to contour my nose where I would like. Okay, then after my nose looks like this, I've kind of gone all in. That's when I clean it up. And I just put the tiniest bit of concealer on the tip of my nose here. And then just down the bridge there. Now I'll start blending this out with just my finger. See how we go. Then I'm just gonna go in with a little brush. Just make sure everything's seamless, because I don't want the contour to be like too crazy. And that's how I contour my nose. So now it gives like the effect of like a little cute button nose. I am gonna move on to contouring now the rest of my face. So for this, I'll just grab my little brush like this. I don't like getting like heaps of product, so I just go in with a really light hand, just because I don't like using contour too much. So I'll probably put about like that much on. Then I just go in with my little brush like this, and I'll just buff it out. And then it just kind of like defines the line that I already had there a little bit. Like that. Then I'm just going to do my forehead a little bit. So that's all I do for contour. Nothing too crazy. Now I'm going to go in with blush. I'm just going to use the Rare Beauty blush. I actually really like this. I only just got this recently and it's in the shade Happy. I think that this is like the most popular shade she does. It's Selena Gomez's brand, so. Now I only use a very, very small amount of this because a little bit goes a long way. It like gives such a nice flush to the cheeks. I just put like the tiniest little bit on my nose just because I like the look of it. Alright, now that our base, like, actually no, our face isn't done yet. I'm gonna go in with highlighter. This is also Rare Beauty. Look at this. There is a cat hair hanging off it. Gross. Like, they're everywhere. I swear, I've got like 5 on my face right now and I can't find them. I have them in my throat all the time as well. Like, I'll be like, I'm the one coughing up hairballs, not him. I can feel it on my eye. Like, I know that there's one there, but I can't see anything. And there's one on this eye too. I just can feel them. Anyways, we're gonna ignore it because you guys can't see it, so I'm gonna pretend it's not there. Then I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty highlighter. Now, I do really like this because it's so sheer, like it's very thin, easy to blend. Gives like a very, very subtle, nice glow. Like it almost makes the skin look wet, which I like. I look like the Tin Man. I am gonna set just my under eyes though. Let's pull the cat hairs off this. Just going in with my Dior face powder. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this face powder, so I should probably get a different one. I should probably try like a loose powder. I just put the tiniest bit there. Okay. Now our base layer is done. I feel like this is very similar to like every makeup look that I've done. Sorry. But I'm quickly gonna do my eyebrows for this look. For my eyebrows every day, I usually just fill in the end and then I just brush them up and put like a gel in them so they stay in place. So I'm just gonna do that again. My eyebrows are very boring, and like I will usually dye and pluck them maybe like once a week. So if they're dyed, I really don't need to do a whole lot, but maybe like fill in the ends a little bit. And then I kind of just drag out the end to make it like elongated. This is just a Morphe brow gel. And that is the eyebrows done. Now we can move on to eyes. I will do like a little bit of eyeshadow and then I'm going to do a winged eyeliner. For eyes, I'm going to go with like a bronzier look. Just because, you know, that's very clean. And we're not going to go crazy. We're probably just going to do something in the crease. So I have my little Huda Beauty palette. I'm thinking of going in with like this latte color in the middle. So we're just going to grab that color. Then I might put a little bit on my bottom lashes too. Lovely. Okay. Now let's do winged eyeliner. I was gonna use my black Too Faced winged eyeliner, like my pen, but I feel like it might be a bit too harsh black for our look. So I might try and do it with, now this is actually a lip pencil. I've only used it once, but it's like a dark brown. And dark brown lips do not suit me. So I was like, let's try doing a wing with this. I actually have a funny story that I could tell you guys. So we live in a apartment complex, and I think I've mentioned in a few of my videos that we have a neighbor that has been playing loud music, and they have been doing so for quite a while now. I would probably say like for about 5 months we've been listening to this jungle beat music at all times of the day, and it happens most days as well. So anyways, me and my partner, we both work from home. We were trying to work the other day, and all I can hear is like and like I was just getting so mad. I was getting so mad because we've been listening to it for months. He plays it, they play it so loud. And anyways, I was like, that is it. That is it. We need to find out who this person is. We knew that they had to be close to us because we could hear it so loudly and it would vibrate our apartment. So I knew that they had to be like in close proximity. So we're able to go. So our lift system is security based. So you can't get to other levels via the lift, but you can via the fire escape. So we went up to this was desperate measures, all right? I don't usually creep around everybody's levels, all right? It's just the fact that I needed to find out who the hell was playing this loud music. So anyways, me and my partner started investigating the levels. We were thinking it's either on our level, one level up. I was thinking it was the level above, but my partner went to the level below and we found who the culprit was. It was the person directly below us. Anyways, I was like at full rage by this point. I was mad. And I'm such a nice person, all right? I am not a Karen. I do not like get mad at people, or like, even if somebody's really, really annoying me, I'll usually be quite polite. But I had in my head that people that play loud music in apartment complexes at all times of the day, constantly, are not nice people. So I'm thinking, I have to be rude for them to understand to not do that. Anyways, I bang on that door. I'm like, bang, 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 bang. And I hear him coming. I was expecting like this middle-aged woman for some reason. I don't know why. I was expecting that to open up the door. But no, it wasn't. It was this little man. He kind of looked like maybe he was like Malaysian or something. And I just let him have it. I sound like such a bitch. I wasn't deliberately trying to be rude to him. I was expecting that he was going to start arguing with me, but he did not. I was like, can you turn your music down? We've been listening to it for months. I was like, every day. And then he was like, oh, sorry, like I was just cooking and I had the music on because I was just cooking. And I'm like, what, every day? I was like, you cook every day with music, all hours of the day? And he's like, it's not every day. I was like, we work from home. I hear it all the time. Anyways, he was very apologetic, which made me then feel like such an asshole. I felt so bad afterwards. And I'm like, great, I'm going to think about this situation for the next like 6 months. It's going to be haunting me. I lay in bed that night and guess what? He started playing his loud music again. So I did not feel bad anymore. I had even written up a letter being like, hi, I'm the girl that got mad at you before. I'm sorry for being a bitch, but your music's really loud. Would appreciate it if you kept it down. I was going to go and apologize to him. But then when I heard the music being played loudly again, I was like, that is it. He doesn't want to listen to me yell at him. I'm going to report him to Strata. So I did. Now I am a bitch and a tattletale. This is not really working. Probably because this is a lip pencil and not meant to be an eye pencil, but all right, that will do. See how it's just less harsh than black? I like it. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara. I cannot believe how quickly this year is going, guys. Like, Sebasti's family come up for Christmas. My boyfriend's family are coming to Australia for the first time for Christmas, and I kept on thinking that like, oh, you know, they're not going to be here for a while. It's like almost October. My apartment hunting or house hunting has not been going that great. There's literally nothing available in Sydney that is like somewhat reasonably priced, like nothing. And apparently Sydney has overtaken New York in most expensive cities to live in the world. Sydney overtaken New York. What? What? Ugh, I can't believe it. I was thinking, I'm like, Sydney is already just full of, wow, my eyelashes on this side are so long. I literally have started using rosemary oil on my lashes, but it's only been for like a week, so there shouldn't be any, but I don't know if they're usually that long. Sydney is super, 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 super expensive to live. My apartment hunting slash, it's actually house hunting. I don't really want to move into another apartment just because like I'm so sick of the noise that you get in apartments. I just want a house. You know what? I owned a house when I was younger in Queensland, and my repayments for that were like so minuscule. And I used to think back then, I'm like, oh, life is so expensive. Until I moved to Sydney. And I was like, yeah, well, I had it pretty easy in Queensland. Has my blush died down a little bit? Also, I want to share with you a new lip combo that I have found that I really like. So let's do it. I wish that I could tell you more about this lipstick, but I don't know. I bought it in store a while ago and it doesn't have a name or anything. It's just this Sephora. So it's from Sephora. It looks like this. It's like this shade. Ooh. And then on the back of it, it just has 9302A. No color mention, nothing. So I don't know, but I really like this color. It's like a plum color. And what I do is I just dab it on like this. I do not like put a large amount on. So our lips look like this. Like, look how pretty that color is. It's like a plummy color. And then I go in with this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in a lighter shade. And then it changes the lip color ever so slightly to be like this really plummy nude color. Like, oh, I love this lip combo. It's like really nice. Anyways, let's spray on some setting spray. Like, I like this setting spray, but it doesn't come out very fine. I feel like it comes out in like big globs. Alright, so that is it for the finished makeup look. Thank you guys so much if you did watch this video. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup look. I will see you in the next one.